Hello guys, welcome back to Big LT. Today I'm going to be this is part 3 of towers I will film in the future Florida arc, which is probably going to be in the summer if the pandemic doesn't cancel it. If it does, it's going to be probably in the summer, either spring or summer of 2022, which I really don't hope for that. I hope it's this year, but the pandemic is still around, and hopefully it doesn't last long because we now have a vaccine. But you know how the media is, just like, oh, we found a vaccine, everybody must get vaccinated now, the pandemic's over. Then like 1 week later, just like, holy crap, this vaccine is actually very dangerous, and everybody who's got the vaccine is actually very is not immune to any virus. They're crap, I lost a word. They're vulnerable to anything, any disease in the entire world, basically. And they'll try to do other stuff, and that's how 2020 was. One thing can happen, and it could just be bad. So after a few minutes of searching, I found a cool looking tower, and it looks like it has LEDs. I don't know, but the bottom beacon kind of looks flat. So, yeah. Hopefully it's not LEDs, but you know, it probably is. The reason why I want to film this is because look at the platform on the tower, and the way the tower looks as well. Like, I like the there are certain towers I really like that are plain and stuff. I like the ones that I like the plain towers with with the exact platform that you see on the very top of this tower. And the other towers just looks boring, like the cookie cutter towers and all that. So yeah. So I am going to try to film this tower. Hopefully I remember it. Hopefully it's actually on the right path. I'm pretty sure this is the right path leading to Nashville and beyond, into Florida at least. So yeah, I'm going to try to film this tower. Hopefully I don't forget it. Well, guys, look what I found. Let's call this Nashville 2. Isn't that nice? Yeah, we'll just call it Nashville 2 for now on. Well, guys, I found an airport. And when life gives you airports, you get to see very small towers with beacons or even markers. Let's look for some. Kind of disappointed. I can't find any. All right, guys. I don't know if I'll have much luck about this, but I'm gonna make a little rule in the Florida arc. I must film every single airport control tower that I pass, no matter how far or how close. They're just so interesting to me for some reason, even though that like 99% of them have markers, no matter how tall or small they are. They always have markers, but there's only one that I know of that has some sort of LED beacon. I think it flashes. Yeah, I'm going to try to film this tower along with every other control tower that I'll come across. Which I'm pretty sure there's an airport in Nashville. I don't know why a big city like Nashville will not have an airport. Oh hey, I found a water tower. I wonder if that has a beacon. I don't remember there being any water tower down here with a beacon. Ooh, didn't even spot that earlier. I'll make sure to do something. I'll make sure to try to catch this on camera as well when I film the control tower in this area. You know, I'll try. I'll at least try. So there's that. Hopefully this has a beacon. I don't know if it does or not. If it doesn't, then that would be bullcrap. Though if it has markers, I'll be very rare. It must have some LED of some sorts. I seen something that looked a little flat. You know, I can't circle it. Um, no, no, I'm blocking it. I don't know if you're able to see it or not. I don't think you'll be able to, but it looks LED-ish. It looks flat like an LED. Alright, so yeah. I'll make sure to film that tower and that tower. Any more towers anywhere? I don't know. So this should have been part of part 2. I don't know what I was thinking yesterday, last night, midnight, basically. I should have added this to part 2 and not part 3. Well, I do remember there being a prison somewhere down this area of the trip. Like before the Nashville point, there's a prison, and some prisons have prison towers. So hopefully this prison has a tower, even though I don't remember there being any prison tower. So yeah, there's only a few that I know of that have towers. The one in Licking has a tower. It's a water tower, and it has markers. It's cool. And because water towers are technically towers, so I'm pretty sure every single prison must have some water tower. So yeah, they'll always have a tower. Can't spot any towers. That's just oh man, I'm disappointed. That's just a grain solo down there. I thought that was a cool looking tower. And I thought I found a red and white tower. I remember when I went down to Florida in 2019. I was in this area like before Nashville, and I remember looking out in the distance and seeing a very tall TV tower just right in the distance. And I don't remember it having box strobes because I didn't see it flash. I didn't see any flashing, but yeah, it must have had some incandescent beacons or LEDs or some white and red LEDs, but the day was very, very, very dim. So maybe, but I don't remember. I really don't. I kind of lost the direction there that I was going. I don't remember which way I was going. I think I may be going this way, maybe. Oh man, lemon. Doesn't it suck when you're eating candy? You're trying to find some root beer flavored candy, but you find a lemon flavored candy thing. Yeah, it's trash. What a nice tower duel I see. I'm backtracking a little bit because I wanted to see what beacons these towers have. I do remember the majority of all the towers down here are single antenna towers, and they all have LEDs. But some of them do have strobes and all that stuff. But um, I think I may remember this tower. The way the antennas look. I don't think this one actually has a beacon. Oh no, this one doesn't have a beacon. This must have been one of those one towers I was just like, ooh, I can't wait to see what beacon it has. And then I realized, oh wait, it's small. Well, don't worry, guys. Do not fear. Therefore, well, do not fear because there's a taller tower here. Oh wait, it kind of looks similar to a cookie cutter tower. I think I may remember this area. I remember the disappointment of this tower. And it has a cool antenna as well. I mean, I like how it doesn't have much antennas on it. Wait, I think I spotted something. No. What is that in the middle? What is that? Is that an LED or single strobe? Guys, I must have been seeing stuff. I think that may be a little cookie cutter tower. I think it kind of looks like one. I'm ready to see that tower down there. Oh, never mind, guys. This here is probably beaconless as well. Unless, nope, it's beaconless. I don't see markers. Get on my way, Bush. Yeah, this thing's markerless. And it doesn't have a single strobe either, so it's beaconless. There are 3 boss towers that we will come across one day, like just a few thousand miles away from here. There are 3 boss towers in Nashville, Tennessee, and I can't wait to video them. I see a cool looking tower down there. You know, this tower does look pretty small, but I still have hope. Let's check for markers. Okay, it has a beacon. It's probably LED. I can't see the beacon. Oh, there it is. You know, guys, I'm just going to say this right now. I don't really remember all the normal looking cell towers in this area, because we're no longer in my area anymore. This is like Kentucky, I think. I don't know. I don't know which state we're in right now. But we're not in Missouri anymore, so we're not in my area anymore. But I'm just going to say this right now. Any cool looking towers I spot down here, I'm going to film them. I know that. So yeah, but you know, I'm showing this on camera right now. I'm probably going to film this if I remember it. Alright, let's move on to some of the big boys I already know that are guaranteed going to be filmed. Never mind, that could be put on hold for a little bit. I'm going to try to look for some more cooler towers down here. So just hold up just a little bit before I show the big boys. I wonder what this place is. Kind of resembles a prison, but I don't think it's a prison because there are no watchtowers, and the metal gate, it doesn't have any razor blades on it and all that stuff. Like, not razor blades. It has not that. It's barbed wire. It doesn't have any barbed wire, and there are no watchtowers either. But I did find a cool looking water tower that I may film, if I remember this place. See, it's a half cell tower, because it has cell antennas on it, so it's a water and cell tower. It's pretty cool. I don't know why that tree's being blurred out. Man, Google Maps is drunk. Guys, we reached a little town, and it's just what we were looking at earlier. The water tower is just right down there. So yeah, I found this. I didn't know how close we were to a town. I'm gonna try to look for some towers. There's the water tower that I was talking about earlier. See, we're not too far away from it. It belongs to this town. There's a tower that I spotted, but I can't find it now. But I had oh, there it is. That tower looks very cool. I'm going to try to film it if I ever catch it. I don't know if I ever will, but you know, I'll try to find it. I'll try to remember it. I think that may be beaconless. Yep. It's beaconless. I found a water tower. I found a water tower, and it reminds me of this area. Here, let's get closer to it. Yeah, that's close enough. I just randomly found this water tower, and I instantly remembered this place, because I think I remember seeing this water tower, and actually it's just like, oh, that's cool. I think that's how it was, maybe. I don't know, it just reminds me of something. And it's over here, so it must remind me of this part of the trip. Which is it's like the calm before the Candelabra storm in Nashville. You know, guys, we all need a little bit of calm before the hype. I'm seeing something on this water tower that does not look like markers. Oh, okay, then never mind, that's markers. I just looked at it the wrong way, I guess. Maybe I will film this. We were in Illinois, and whatever this is. We've been in this entire time. We now reach Kentucky, and now I'm going to point this out. I think this may be where some of the boss towers may be. If you don't know what boss towers are, they're the very important towers I will remember to film. I think this may be area. Nope, it isn't. There's not enough pylon towers. Though I did spot two smokestacks and a little tower behind them. Or wait, those are more pylon towers. I don't know those smokestacks have beacons or not, but you know, just in case, I'll film them. If I remember where this bridge is, actually no. There's going to be a sign that says "Welcome to Kentucky," so I'll make sure to pull the camera out. And every time I go to the bridge, I'll make sure to every time I go to a bridge crossing a river, I'll make sure. But you know, here's something that I may film if it has markers or a beacon. I want to film this. Uh, is it me or is that a beacon? As a matter of fact, it kind of looks like a cone strobe. I don't remember there being any bridges here that had strobe lights. All I know is that they have LEDs, markers, and I think that's it, really. Going to the other side of the bridge to see the beacon again is a bad idea. Uh, yeah, it's a bad idea. But you know, I want to film this here. I want to film these two bridges. Well, these two bridge tower things. I really don't know what these are called since I'm not a bridge enthusiast. Can you count them as being a part of a tower, part of the tower community? I don't know. Oh, there it is. I really don't know what that is. It can't be an incandescent beacon. I don't remember there being incandescent beacons on any of these bridges. I don't know what it is. But I'm going to film it. I'm going to make another rule here. Well, another unwritten rule. Well, no, actually, it is a written rule. It's written in my mind. Landon Timmons, he must film every bridge in the Florida arc. Usually, when there's two bridges like this here, and that's the one we just looked at. They usually have the same beacons if they have any beacons. I don't know if these do. I mean, I don't know if this does. But let's just take a look. Oh, it's the same. Okay, guys, I think I just discovered something. Is that a strobe and incandescent beacon? I have no idea what that is. I think that's a strobe and incandescent beacon. I just got a YouTube notification. I'll read that later. Oh, I see a little bit of red and I see a little bit of white. Is that what that was there this entire time? I wonder if the other bridge has it. Now it kind of disappeared. It doesn't have that look anymore. I really don't remember this. Uh-oh, I lost it. Oh, there it is again. Look at that. I'm going to take a screenshot for Reddit. I just realized I said Reddit instead of Discord. Ah, crap. I'm not a Redditor. Don't worry, I'm not a Redditor. Everybody thinks that Redditors are horrible and cringy and stuff. You know, I'm not a Redditor. I'm not into that. So yeah, let's check the other bridge. I don't know why I keep on calling them bridges, or I think they have another name. I think. Let's just call them bridge towers. All right, double look at this one. Okay, this one looks different. It looks like there's 3 things on it. Oh. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like a strobe anymore. Yeah, I don't know what that is. This will forever remain a mystery until I see them in real life, unless they both have LEDs now. Which I don't want them to have LEDs. If they have this beacon set up, then LEDs will make these 2 bridge towers accomplishment towers, which I do not want that to happen. I hate it when towers become accomplishment towers. Are you kidding me? There's no street view anywhere, just very very close to this. Oh, never mind. There's some street view. Let's look at these. Let's see if these two smokestacks have beacons, which I believe they do. That looks like a beacon. Yeah, it kind of looks like a box strobe. Yep, these are box strobes. All right, I'll make sure to film these. Though that one down there, I don't know. It's too far away, and there's no street view there. I don't think. Do any of these pylons have beacons? I don't think so. But I can double check. Huh? Oh, I just spotted two things. Look, it's a good old Welland. I didn't expect to see a siren here. It's not a tornado siren this time. This time it's a nuclear siren. So yeah, it belongs. It's a power plant siren. That's why I'll just call it power plant siren. This here, it's another tower with a very cool platform. It's a Verizon platform. Hopefully it has a dual strobe. Oh yes, it has a dual strobe. Hopefully you guys can see the little red on the top. So you guys don't think I'm lying. Though when it comes to FAA in 2018 and in 2018 and now with this new LED crap, probably has an LED now. They're very far away. I don't know if I'll be able to really film them really good. And this looks bumpy as well. Yeah, it looks very bumpy, so I don't know if the strobes will even show up on camera. I really hope so. Alright, it's time to look at the some of the big boss towers. Well, there's only two big boss towers here, while all the other towers here are normal pylon towers that I really didn't know of, that I didn't know have beacons here earlier. Alright, so let's take a look at the other towers I don't consider big boss towers, which are these two bridge towers here, which I know what they have, and this pylon tower, that pylon tower, and those pylon towers as well. I don't remember this. I don't remember these having beacons, but I don't remember seeing any pylon towers in this area flashing, except for the two of the ones down there. So yeah, I'm going to film these. So yeah, they both the ones in the back don't have beacons, sadly. This one here has a beacon, and you guys should have seen this, but that one there has a beacon as well. And knowing that these are red and white, they're probably both incandescent beacons. The pylon towers down in this area look pretty cool. I'll film those as well because it's kind of impossible to dodge them. Alright, let me show you what these two bridge towers have. Oh, and if you're wondering if they have beacons, they don't. They have markers. Yeah, it may be a little disappointing to you guys, but I did say that I really only remember the bridges here having markers and LEDs on them. This is one of them that have markers. There's one set of markers there. And then this one here has another set. If you can't see it. I wonder if they were removed. Nope, that one's still intact. But I can't find the one. Oh wait, it may be on the other side. Yeah, I think it may be facing the other way. Oh, went a little too far. These here aren't as big as the last ones. And these ones are actually on. It's not actually a sunlight. I don't think. I think these may actually be working in this street view. Yeah, I think they may be on. So yeah, there's that. Alright, time to look at the big boss towers down there. Oh man, white grape. I'm trying to find a good flavor, but all the ones I'm finding are very sour. I don't know why every single grape candy has to be the sourest thing in the entire world. Okay, so only let's include all 4 of these towers as the big boss towers. And there's another tower here that's a big boss tower. You'll find out why later. These 2 of the pylon towers here are very special. You see those two? You see those 2 flash technology dual strobes on the one tower? It's kind of hard to see them. You gotta get that right angle. That right angle. Alright, you can at least see one there. There's another one in the back there. And if we keep on going up and up, guess what? There's more. There's one there, and there's one there. And there's one on the top as well. Isn't that very nice? These are as pylons, these are very tall, but as normal towers, they're very small. I don't know why they have 3 sets of beacons. Oh, and I got bad news. They don't have markers, sadly. That would have been very nice if they did. Oh. And then the next one, the last one out of these 4, has the same beacon setup. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dual strobes, 3 sets of dual strobe beacons, and no markers, sadly. I remember seeing these towers every time I would pass by this area, and just like, what are those? They look very mysterious. I thought they had, knowing that they were knowing that they were not normal towers. I thought that they had like box strobes and red strobes, something like that. When I started to think about them earlier last year at least. But to my surprise, I actually tracked these down, and they have 2 of them have dual strobes, and the 2 in the middle are beaconless. Sadly, yeah, it's bullcrap. Wonder what that red thing is in the middle there. Okay, it was nothing. I also remember seeing these towers at night, at least once, and most of the beacons were flashing white at night, while there were some that were flashing red. So I thought all 4 of them had beacons, and only one of them had only one of them shined red and the other 3 shined white. But to my surprise, there's only 2 of them, and they both have dual strobes. So one of them may have been on emergency night mode. Maybe, I don't know. Sadly, none of the other ones down in this area have beacons. Unless, actually, no, that sounds bad. But there's one exception. Look at this, boys. This here is an older pylon tower. It's a red and white pylon tower with an incandescent beacon on it. It's old school as well, and it also has 2 sets of markers. There's one set there, and you can see one of the markers there. There should be one there. Yeah, there's a second set of markers, and then there's also a bird's nest in the middle. It's pretty nice indeed. So yeah, I'll make sure to film this, even though it's not going to flash at day. If I have to be honest, I don't remember seeing any tower with incandescent beacon flashing. So I don't know if it work. I don't know if this works anymore. I don't even know if this tower's alive, because it's it looks old. Maybe it was replaced. Hopefully not. So yeah, I'll definitely film these towers. Yeah, that's guaranteed. Ah yes, finally a root beer flavor candy. There are like 2 very unique towers I will run into during the trip. We're very close to Nashville. It would be nice if I was able to find the 3 big ones in the distance, but I can't find them. Oh, is that okay? No, that's just some lights. Let's get closer to these towers to show you what beacons they have. I remember both of these having. I remember seeing these at night, and they were both shining white. One of them had a quick. It was shining quickly, like an LED, and the other one had a slow night mode. Well, it had a medium night mode flash. Yeah, a medium night mode flash because it probably had a single strobe or maybe it had an LED. But I remember seeing them at day, and I remember one of them having. I think they both had. I think they both had single strobes. Though these here, they look like they have. It looks like the beacons are flat, except for that one there. Kind of, I see something that looks whitish. So it's probably a single strobe. If you can pay attention to that, there are no markers on the towers because they only shine white. So yeah, this one's probably the one I remember both of them having I remember both of them having strobes, so they must have single strobes. If not, then I don't really know. But I'm trying to be honest here. So yeah. Now then, there's only one more tower that I really want to film before we reach the big ones. The three big ones. You see how close they are? Look, this is where the towers are located, and this is where the big ones are located. I'm disappointed. If they didn't add the L in the middle of this Julieton, it would have been Jotun. Actually, I just realized it doesn't. It's not. It doesn't. The end of it doesn't say town, so never mind. It would be nice if this town was called Joe Town, because that'll be my dad's town because that's his name. There's another tower that I remember was flashing white, but it was very slow. It's like Here, hold on. Never mind. Let's admire the rain. I remember I went by this area at night and I seen this tower over here flashing white, but it was very slow. I think it was like I don't know. It's like a dual strobe on night mode. So when I looked at it, I was just like, "Oh, I know what that is," cause at the time when I seen that, I already known how the FH308s worked. I believe that this tower has two sets of FH308s on it, though I can't find any markers. I don't remember this. I don't remember seeing any markers when I seen this at night, but I do remember the beacons flashing white, but they were like a dual strobe night mode. There's a smaller beaconless tower next to it that probably gets blocked by a tree, so I don't think I'll be able to film it with this tower. But as you can see two single strobes on here. There. You can see two single strobes there, I can't find any markers anywhere. So it's a little bit of a mystery. These may be FH306. Wait, I said FH308s earlier. I meant to say FH306s. These may be just FH306 beacons, but without markers. I don't know why. They were probably removed because of the FAA stuff probably because of what FAA did back in 2015. Or maybe, well, actually, the time I seen this at night was 2015. So, just maybe, I don't know. So, yeah, I'll try to film this tower. Hopefully, it does not have LEDs. That'll be the worst. That'll be the worst thing ever. Super, super, super close to the big ones. I'm going to film this cool looking cell tower here. The reason why is because when I film the big ones, I will include this tower, and there's also a beaconless monopole as well. I'm going to start the video early when you're able to see them from a distance, like past this tower here. It's kind of impossible to, well, it's not impossible to avoid the tower, but it's a monopole. It may be beaconless, but I'm going to include it into the future Nashville Candelabra video. So yeah. There's that. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, look. I caught the first one flashing. I got to screenshot that. Nice. All right. So yeah, this I'm going to film this tower and this tower because I'm going to include both of them in with the big ones. Oh my god, Google Maps just literally took a crap on me. I guess I double clicked twice and Google Maps just went crazy on me. So here let's just look at all the there's one more little background tower that I will include in this future video that you guys have all been waiting for. That tower down there, it may be beaconless, but it's a red and white guide tower. It has no beacon sadly. I checked and I couldn't see any beacon on it, even though there's no street view. Here, I'll show proof. Here's the beaconless tower, and as you can see, there's no beacon there. And I also seen a video of these towers at night as well, and I don't remember seeing any tower in the distance like this one flashing, so it's beaconless. Okay, so now that we got all the little towers out of the way, let's look at the big ones. Okay, starting off, I'm going to film the first candelabra tower, the first Nashville candelabra tower. I'm pretty sure these are the two. I'm pretty sure both of these towers are probably they were probably the very first time I ever seen a candelabra tower, which that's probably the reason why they're my favorites because they look so cool. They blow my mind when I first seen them, and I can Anchor 10 can say the same thing as well. He actually told me in a comment the first time he seen a candelabra tower, he was blown away. Yeah, I was blown away when I seen these towers for the first time. Um, this here's the first. This here's the first candelabra. That there's a second one, and that's just that there's a red and white normal mass TV tower. So I'm going to talk about this one first. This one has box strobes and red strobes with a few platforms. It has working markers. It has two antennas on it, but I think it used to have one antenna, I think. But right now it has two antennas. There's an open spot for a third antenna. I don't know why it's not being used. Oh, I forgot to mention the the tall antenna has an FH324 on it, aka Flash Technology Dual Strobe. Did I forget to mention that these three towers are going to be our boss towers? Next candelabra, the second candelabra, and a little smaller tower next to it. That's kind of weird and mysterious. This candelabra here is much different from the other one. The first one has two antennas on it, which the second one is being hidden right now. And if you pay attention to the little arms that are holding up the top of the tower, you see they don't reach out to the very end of the little pieces there, but this one here they do. You see there and there, they reach out to the end, and this one actually has three antennas on it. This here has box strobes, and the tallest antenna has a Flash Technology single strobe. There's even a few videos, well, actually, just one video that I know of this tower being climbed to fix an FM antenna on the very tall antenna and I seen the single strobe up close, and it was working and all that. It was pretty cool. When I seen these at night, I remember seeing these at night. They were in a distance. I was just like, I wonder what those towers are. They look very cool. And then when I got very close to them and looked at the towers, since if you get very close to towers, I'm actually able to see the actual towers themselves. I was just like, holy crap, it's those towers. Oh, I never seen this at night before. And that's when I found out that this shined red at night and this shined white at night. This here's my favorite tower duel. One tower that shines white at day and red at night, and the other one that shines white at day and white at night. That's awesome. Though I can't say the same thing for the third tower. It doesn't shine white. This one here only shines red. This here's a normal looking It's a normal looking mass TV tower, single antenna tower. It's red and white. And don't worry, the top antenna is not white. It just needs a new coat of paint because it's very, very dim. It's very, very faded. So it needs a new coat of paint. Well, it just needs new paint in general. This here, when I first seen this, I expected this to have incandescent beacons back when I was smaller, well, littler. I didn't know the names of them, but I know what beacons they were. But when I seen these towers at night, I was surprised to see that this one had at the time I was just like, what beacons are those? Those are mysterious. I never seen those before. But now I know that they're just TWR fading LEDs. This tower has TWR fading LEDs on it. I bet it used to have incandescent beacons, like all red and white towers that were built in the 80s, 70s, beyond and stuff. Yeah, this tower used to have incandescent beacons, I believe. These towers, though, I'm pretty sure the beacons that I told you are original beacons, unless the tall antenna on this tower here used to have an FH306 single strobe, because there are some candelabra towers and some normal mass TV towers that have box strobes and red strobes, and the top antennas some of them have FH306 beacons. I seen one. That's the first time I ever seen of an FH306 on the inside. But at that time I didn't know what it was. I assumed that it was a normal white strobe, white single strobe. Okay, now then, let's address this weird tower that I'm going to film as well. This here has box strobes, two sets of box strobes, and the last set of beacons are are really low. They're being blocked by the trees. But here's what makes this a mystery. Why is there just two sets of box strobes and the first set of box strobes are not on the very top of the tower? And all beacons are not working on the tower, as I seen in the video of these at night. And the third set of beacons is a cone strobe and modern incandescent beacon. I'm not lying. Never mind, guys. I can't find the picture. I just can't find it. I can't find the picture. This is the worst he in the entire world. But I did show the picture on one video of very cursed beacon setups. This small tower was included because of how it has two sets of box strobes that are not working, and a cone strobe and modern incandescent beacon that are sadly not working either. It's weird. So yeah, I'm going to include this into this video because it's kind of impossible it's impossible to dodge the tower. So it will be in the video. You know, I'm going to say this and I mean this, but it's one of the coolest things just to see these towers from the distance. It's really cool. Okay, so this next tower I'm going to film for its beacon setup and by request. Wise Aiden wants me to film this tower when I come through here. So, yeah, I'm going to film this tower. If you don't know already, this tower has no other than one of the best, my favorite beacon setup, a white only single strobe, aka FH308, and an old school incandescent beacon, or just incandescent beacon in general. So it has a single strobe and an old school incandescent beacon, though it only has one set of markers, sadly. It would be nice if it had two, though there is another tower that's not too far away from here that has an incandescent beacon with two sets of markers. I'm also going to include this this monopole as well, because it can't be avoided. So yeah, you only see the single strobe on the tower because the incandescent beacon is below the single strobe. It's not above. So that makes me believe that the original beacon on this tower was probably the incandescent beacon, but the single strobe was later on added to the tower, which I don't like to believe that. I like to believe that the tower was built with both beacons. I really hope that this doesn't have an LED yet, because I want to film it with its beacon setup, and I don't want this to ever become an accomplishment tower. I forgot to mention something. There's actually street view close to the tower. Never mind. You can't see the beacons, but I'm not going to give up. No, never mind. You can't see them. Man, can you believe that this is a 45-minute video? Okay, so the next tower that I'm going to film is pretty cool. The reason why is because it has a... wait, what? No, you're not doing this to me. You're not doing this to me. This is a discovery. This is a giant discovery that's very rare. This does not have an old school incandescent beacon. This has a modern incandescent beacon with 2 sets of side markers. Newsflash. Modern incandescent beacons only come with 1. So first off, that means that this used to have an old school incandescent, but that was replaced. And instead of adding more new markers onto this tower, they reused the 2 older markers from the other beacon. I seen a video of this tower at night, and the beacon works and the markers still work as well. So yeah, that's a discovery. I need to post this on Discord to show Wise Aiden and all of his other tower enthusiast friends, and Motor2K's on there as well. But I bet Wise Aiden is going to be very excited to see this, because he even told me that it's rare to see a modern incandescent beacon, a tower with a modern incandescent beacon with 2 sets of side markers. Gee, that's stupid rare. Holy crap. Okay, here's something else as well. I'm going to film the WVOL AM station. Well, all the AM towers that this station has, if they're still alive. I don't know if they are. I believe they're abandoned. So if you don't know already, all 6 of these towers minus there's actually 7, but that antenna tower is the beaconless one here. But there's 6 towers that have beacons, and they're all old school incandescent beacons. And I'm pretty sure that all the towers with the beacons are gray now. They may have used to been red and white, but I don't see any red and white stripes anymore. So I believe that they're gray, which makes these a little cursed. And all of them only have 1 set of markers as well. So yeah. I even made a video of this. I think I uploaded it, or maybe I forgot to. Maybe it was scrapped. Alright, so the next tower is going to be a special tower, because there's one time where I've seen this on night mode. It was flashing normally, but it's hard to explain. You gotta watch future cell tower videos and all that crap, part 4. Or just 4. I even made a playlist. It's like split into like 2 parts. Now it's just like cell towers 4. Where I explain this crazy malfunction. But this tower here used to have FH306 beacons, and it had it for a long time. Like the very first time I ever seen them, it now has dual strobes. But the very first time I seen the dual strobes was actually in 2017 when I came down here for a Dan TDM tour. But all the other times they had FH306 beacons. That was crazy. I thought the FH306 beacons were replaced like earlier in the 2010s, but I guess not. So yeah, it's very weird. Hopefully the beacons on this tower still remain, unless if it now has LEDs, which I really hope it doesn't. Because that would suck. And I'm going to film this tower because of request, and because this tower is very interesting. Though I don't know if I'll be able to get any good views of this tower. Okay, so just to make this video shorter, I'm not going to go all the way over to where that tower is down there, but I'm going to try to film that tower as well. This is probably going to be the last tower in this video. So yeah. I'm going to try to film that tower by request. It has a 3000B on it with one set of markers. It only has one. It only has one beacon. So yeah, that's all I know. But I did see some close street view of it, and it had it. I could see the beacon on it. So yeah, there's that. Well, guys, I didn't expect this to become a 50-minute video. I guess I was talking too long and talking about towers too long and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Stay tuned for part 4. See you guys later. Bye.